Hello, third grade. I am so happy to be able to make a video for you guys this week. I'm going to go through a few things in it, so do your best to listen, pay attention, and limit distractions around you. Make sure you're in a place where you're quiet and you're able to focus. I know sometimes there's different people in our house or animals. I love pets, where it can be hard to listen, but try your best. If you need to pause it and you need to move to a different location to listen, then that's okay. So, moving forward here, I miss you guys so much. I think you are all aware that third grade has an extra special place in my heart. Your class is big and we have so much, in a positive way, crazy going on all the time. You're up for any challenge, any game, any song. And I'll be honest with you guys, you were probably the first class to just come in and steal my heart. You didn't even ask, you just stole my whole heart. Back in November, when we did our Veterans Day program, I could just see that you guys were really giving it your all. You were showing me how amazing you are, how much talent you have, just all these things you're capable of. And I could tell that you were working hard, not just for the veterans, which is a great reason, not just for your parents or anybody else coming to watch, not even just for yourself, but I could see you were trying hard for me, and that meant everything to me coming into this brand new job that I'd never done before. So way back since then, you guys have been my best little buddies, and you are amazing kids that I enjoy having in class. So that makes this announcement really, really hard. But in the spirit of respecting you as people, because you're kids, but you're still people who deserve respect, I want to fill you in on something. You guys have been aware that my time at Payne Elementary was only going to last so long as Mr. O'Donnell was over at the junior high and high school. He moved over there just for this school year to help out because Miss Spinner had been sick. And that has been really, really hard and really sad. But the amazing, wonderful news is that she is better. That's amazing. I wish we could clap for her together, but we can't because we're all in our separate homes. That aside, she is coming back. And that means she will be at the junior high and the high school with the 7th through 12th graders. And Mr. O'Donnell will leave that job. He's going to come back to Payne Elementary to finish out the school year, which means I will not be doing music for Payne Elementary the rest of the school year. That's the sad part, because I would love to get to see all of your faces. But I know that nothing happens for nothing. Everything happens for a reason. So, with that to say, those of you who have had Mr. O'Donnell in the past know he's an amazing music teacher. He does a great job, and those of you who don't know him yet, let me just tell you, he's an amazing music teacher, and you're going to have so much fun the rest of the school year with him. This week, the week of April 20th, is just me still teaching like normal. I'm the one who chose the assignments for this week and all of that. It's all me. Next week, the week of April 27th, Mr. O'Donnell and I are going to share this job. I'm going to be passing off the different things I've been doing with all of the different grades and help him get situated. And then the next week, the week that as of right now we might come back to school, but we don't know. We're going to wait and see what our government decides is the best choice for us. That's May 4th. That will be Mr. O'Donnell's first day back in his normal position. So if we go back to school in person, I'm not going to be the one in the music room. I want to respect you and let you know that. But I still have my school email for right now. I'm going to post this video on YouTube, and the comments as of right now are on. You can have your parents email me. I have Remind. I am on Remind. You can send me a message on Remind. Pictures. I've gotten some pictures from different instruments people have made. There are lots of ways to stay in contact, and I'd love to see the instruments you've made from the past couple of weeks. So it's exciting and sad at the same time, but I wanted to make sure you were respected and kept in the loop. So that said, I'm going to put a link in this YouTube video, and we'll send it separate on Remind for those of you who might need, who maybe don't have as like a computer, you're using your phone, kind of rambling. But I'm going to make sure you have what you need. And this other YouTube video goes through Quaver's candy making machine, that song that's super fun. We had a great time dancing to it. It has whole notes in it, the ones that look like circles, and we would make them big over our head. That was for the gummy fish, the gummy fish. We'd sing, gummy fish, rest, 2, 3, 4, gummy fish, rest, 2, 3, 4, because they're all worth 4 notes. Gummy fish was longer. So those are whole notes, they're circles, they're worth 4. Then it's going to talk about half notes, and there's actually one mistake in this other video. The man who's recording accidentally calls a half note a whole note just one time. He fixes it later. We all know that I've made a bunch of mistakes in my words, scrambling them up this school year. So the half notes, they're the ones that are open and have a stem. The half notes are worth 2, and those are the jelly pigs that we would usually hop. Jelly pigs, rest, rest, jelly pigs, rest, rest. So I'd love for you at home to be following along with our whole notes and our hops. Then quarter notes, they're filled in and have a stem. Those ones are only worth 1. Quarter notes are just worth 1 beat, and that's when we would go yum, yum, gum, gum, rest, 2, 3, 4, yum, yum, gum, gum, rest, 2, 3, 4, when they had the gumball machine on. And then my favorite, hopefully your guys' favorite because it's the most silly, were the 8th notes that are only worth half a beat. They're the ones that are closed in and they have a stem, but on their stem they have a little flag that comes down. They also really like their buddies, so sometimes when they're next to each other, which I'll show you here, right here, they connect together. They get a bar at the top. I always think of it as they're next to their buddy, so they put their arm out and they it's like they're putting their arm around them. So those are worth half a beat. That's why they're so fast, and we'd wiggle for that one because it would go squishy, squashy, chewy, toffee, clap, 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 squishy, squashy, chewy, toffee. So you can follow along with those motions. Task 1, watch this video. Task 2, watch the other video, the whole thing through. He's going to say it's for 2nd grade because it was for his 2nd grade class. And then he goes on with a challenge. You guys are 3rd grade. I want you to watch that challenge. He's going to talk about how we've done in class finding which line and which space the notes are on. Remember, we started at the bottom and we counted, there are 4 spaces and 5 lines. He's going to talk about that in that challenge. And as 3rd graders, I expect you to watch it. Then, challenge 3. And our final challenge of the week is you're going to play these rhythms, or try to, that's the challenge, on your homemade instruments. You all should have made instruments. They should be done by now. This one is the gummy fish one. This one is the jelly pigs one, the yum yum gum gum, and the squishy squashy chewy toffee. You can see I put some just dots going on because I didn't have room to draw the claps. But in that other video, if you pause it, while it's playing, you can pause it while it's showing the gummy fish, and it's going to have these notes written on the music staff. You can pause it when you get to the jelly pigs. You can play this rhythm. So you should be able to play these on your homemade instruments by the end of the week. I don't have a homemade instrument here, but if I'm thinking about it just as clapping, I could clap along with that. If I was doing the yum yum gum gum and my hands are being my instrument, yum yum gum gum, rest, 2, 3, 4, yum yum gum gum. So if you have a drum, especially, yum yum gum gum, really easy. Or squishy squashy chewy toffee, and then you have claps. You have to decide, do you want to do those as a rest? Do you want to play your drum with your hands and switch? Squishy squashy chewy toffee. You get to have a little bit of a say. We're going to practice playing these rhythms as your 3rd task for the week. So this video, if you made it this far, good job. You're almost done with task 1. The other video, which will have a link in the bio, and I'll also send it out on Remind, task 3, play the rhythms in Quaver's candy making machine. Thanks for being such amazing students. I will have at least one more video to send out next week. Have a great week of April 20th.